Hello, today we will see how to install a C++ compiler and IDE. So before going to download and install, so we have to know about what is meant by a compiler and IDE. So compiler is a program that converts instructions into a machine code or lower level language so that they can be read and executed by a computer. So coming to the IDE, so IDE is an integrated development environment. So an integrated development environment is a software is used for building an applications that combines common developer tools into a graphical user interface, that is an GUI. So for practicing and developing C++ programs, we have to IDE. So it's a different IDE that has code blocks or Visual Studio or Dev C++, whatever it is. So we want to download and install the IDE. So first of all, before installing the IDE, we have to go for compiler. So click on any browser. So click on MGW download for the compiler. So here click on first one, MGW for Windows download. Click on first one. So click on download. So whenever you click on download, the setup will be downloaded. It will be visible in downloads. So here it is downloaded. So click on right click and click on run as administrator. So click on as. So here it will ask the setup tool, Minji installation manager setup tool. It will ask to install. Click on install. So click on continue. So the process will be installing. So whenever it has showed 100%, so it was completed. So wait for the moment. From here you can download the Minji W setup.exe, the latest version. So here the latest version. When you click the download setup, by using the setup you can install the Minji W on your machine. After installation we have to set the path of the compilers so that any IDE can directly use the compiler. If we download any IDE along with MGW, so then directly we can start using it, so that if we don't have to worry about the setting the path. Okay, so the MinGW was completed or not. See this. So processed 113 of 113 items, 100% was completed. Click on continue. It was completed. So now we want to, after completing the installation of MinGW, so for practicing and developing C++ programs, we need some IDE. So we can type the program and compile the program by using and need of a compiler, which we use IDE, that is code blocks at present now. So let us see how to download the code blocks. So go to Google Chrome and go to new tab, type codeblocks.org download. So click on downloads. So click on the binary release. So click on last button. So 20.03 Minji 32-bit setup sourceforge.net. So click on the latest version. So right click on it, click on run as administrator, click on as. So click on next, I agree, next. So here I am setting as the path as an C drive only. So click on install. So do you want to run code blocks now? It was asking. So at present don't want to run this code blocks, so that's why I am clicking no. So click on next, finish. So in this I want to run code blocks at present now. So 20.03 version is open. So we have to do some settings, so that's why I am going to settings and click on compiler. So whenever the compiler is opened, if it is not ticked, so go to, wait, I am increasing the size here. So we are using the version of plus 11 version, the latest version, so that's why I am clicking this third one, so plus 11. So click on tick mark on this and click on OK. So we are using the latest version, so that's why I have given the plus 11. So again go to settings, compiler. So click on toolchain executables. So if it is auto detected, there is no problem, or we have to connect with MinGW and code blocks. We have to merge this one. So we have to click on this compilers installation directory, and the resource compiler was, we have to click on this, and so in this bin file click on GDB. So search for GDB. In some systems it will be visible as GDB32, and in some systems it will be visible as GDB. So whatever it is, so click on that GDB or GDB32. So click on open and click on OK. So again, if we want to debug any program, so we have to do some settings. So click on settings, debugger. So click on default. So keep it as this executable path. So again bin, and again click on GDB, open. So click on OK. So now you can debug the programs also. To run a program and execute a program, we have to take a new project. So that's why I am going to file, new, click on new project. So click on console application, go. Next, we are running only the C++ program, so that's why I am clicking on C++ 2 times and click on next. Give the project name as a project title. Here I am giving Teja, next, and click on finish. So in this workspace it is not visible anything, so that's why I am clicking in this sources. So now also it was not visible anything, so please click on main.cpp 2 times, so then the program will be visible. So if we want to run this program, click on build and run, or you can, otherwise you can click F9 also. So when we click on F9, it was run. So you can write any other program, I Teja. So again I am click on build and run. So whatever I have wrote in the program, it was running correctly. Okay, if you understand and the content was very good, so please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.